Hi everybody, welcome to Wolf Haven Farm and Happy New Year. We hope everybody has a great, safe 2026 ahead of them. We wanted to fill you in on a few things happening here at the farm and what some of the plans are for 2026. First thing we'd like to introduce or announce is that we've changed the name of our art business. It was Heat Creations Art, but we've decided to change it to Wolf Haven Art. And so you'll see that on Facebook, on Instagram, and you're going to start seeing it a little more in advertising as we set up our Shopify site. For the farm itself, we've got a couple things going on. Mike's going to get his flagpole done this year. We're going to get his tubing in the ground so we can finish the ditch. We'll probably do a little fencing on at least one end of the property. And then we're going to continue to promote the cabin. So the cabin's been doing really well on VRBO with very minimal advertising. And so now we're going to up that a little bit, probably put it on Airbnb as well, and increase advertising around it. The other thing that we have plans for is to finish the landscaping here in the backyard. So we did get this started in December, where we started laying flagstone and a little path off, or little wall over there to the left that you see by the tree. But if you pan to the right, Mike, you're going to see that we got another load, but these are bricks. And so these are bricks that are also made out of flagstone and match what's on the ground. So these are going to line the edge of what's down here. It's going to follow it around, and it's going to be four corner flower beds. So that's a big thing to get finished this year. We also think that we're going to probably finish, we'll have to see how our grass is doing come spring, because right now it's still covered with a lot of straw and we know it's patchy. So we'll work on that in the spring to get it a little less patchy, maybe more of a lawn over there. And then since we still have the hill coming down into that section, we're thinking about putting some steps down because it gets muddy and so you end up sliding down that hill. So we've got to figure that out. Grass there will help reduce the mud, but that's the other thing we've got to figure out. So we've got landscaping that we're going to be doing and focused on a lot this year, and focused on the cabin, focus on art, and again, and also as always, focus on fitness and health. We're going to do the Grand Canyon Rim to Rim in the fall, a bunch of us, the sisters, the nephews, and I. And so this year is also about building upper body strength, being able to carry backpacks, being able to go up and down the canyon. So since I live here, I'm going to definitely do that a couple times before next fall. At least go down to Indian Falls and back up, or Indian Gardens and back up. So give it a couple test runs, then I can report back to the family as to how hard it really is to come back up Bright Angel Trail, especially carrying a backpack. So that will also happen this year. I've got a couple races scheduled this year, so I'm going to get back into my half marathons. So I'll be doing that. And then of course there's my job. So I'll continue to do that through the course of the year. But excited for 2026 and the things to come. And we hope all of you have an exciting 2026 ahead of you and you have great plans for the year. Take care.